Good morning. Today I'd like to share with you a little something that I made for my husband, whose birthday it is today. Yes, before we go any further, I do say that smoking is bad for you, but nevertheless I still find these boxes all over my house, so I'm giving one of these away in my blog candy, and the other one I thought I'll convey my birthday wishes to my husband in. He actually thought this was a box of cigars when he opened his present this morning. On the inside of the box I put a photo of us, and I just used the foil stickers that say happy birthday and the date, and then I've just stamped on a little piece of tissue paper and my name, and it says handmade by Zefi, handmade in Athens by Zefi, and the date produced. Because this was in a tin, I had the idea of using metal for the cover. So firstly I cut a little dog tag here that I embossed, birthday wishes, and at the back I just say happy birthday, and then there's a metal tassel over here too. Okay, let's take it out the tin. I used one of my Sizzix Longs. It was a scallop card, and I just cut out the last 4 scallops for the cover, and then I bound it with bound it all. In fact, these are the little binding rings that actually came on the Zuto Bind It All instruction booklet. My instruction booklet is now tied only with 2 of these little loops. Anyway, one tip that I would like to mention is I first cut this metal and then I embossed it, and it shrunk just a tiny bit. So I would recommend that you first emboss your piece and then cut it, because it crimps with the embossing. Anyway, I named this short and sweet because it's just a short little message for him. I coloured the top with alcohol ink, and then the inside I used dabber paints, and I wiped them off with a wet wipe, and the green dabber is still in the grooves. It's almost impossible to video this. Okay, so I have a thin piece of little tissue paper here. It's not even tissue paper, it seems like vellum actually, that I embossed with a Cuttlebug folder. Then I wrote my sentiment and mounted it on a pocket. I have a little punched heart and a metal heart, a little tag where Pano can just write what he wants on it, and then a little saying, and on the back of the saying I stuck some more metal and alcohol inked it, so it just follows through. And then this was a very nice photo taken this summer. I've just put some gesso around it to make it the clouds and the seas all flow in one. I wrote a little message here for him, and I told him that it was a very momentous year that we've had. And the next page has a photo of my daughter's wedding, because that was the highlight of 2010. A rubber on that says unforgettable, and a stamp, embossed stamp that says family, and this here and the previous one are basic grey. I actually don't know what paper this is. I got this in a rack, so I don't know. And on the last page I've used handmade paper with little gold studs on it. I wrote I believe. That's a little sticker, a foil sticker, and the saying for this last part of the year was UCL, United Crazy Love. So that's us looking a bit crazy. And then on the back I had a piece of paper that was embossed that I just inked up, and then I modged it and glittered it, so it has a slight metal effect as well. Thanks for sharing. Be sure to join me on Monday when I do my blog candy draw, and you can win one of these little tins too. Bye.